Okay, so what we have here is if we look at our answer choices, right, we have he referenced, she referenced, and they referenced, right? So these are different pronouns, but then we also have be, which is kind of this outlier, which is referencing the political discourse. So I'd pay attention to this because this is kind of the odd one out, right? So I'd look for independent clauses because something like A, C, and D, where we have a subject, right? He, she, they creates an independent clause, right? So I'd look for an independent clause later, right? So I have this comma here, and I have the professor believed our current situation to be dismal, right? And this is an independent clause, right? So I would look at the beginning here, right? And if we have a comma here, if this is independent, we need this to be dependent, right? So he referenced the political discourse in the current era, independent. She referenced the political independent. They referenced dependent. But answer choice B would be referencing the political discourse in the current era, which would be a dependent clause, like referencing the political discourse, dependent. And then we'd have an independent clause after, which would make B the only correct answer choice, right? And remember that if we have like these splits, right, where he, she, they, right, which make these independent clauses, so 3 things make it an independent clause, and one thing makes a dependent clause. I would not always, but I would always check for like the one that's the odd one out. So answer choice B.